Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Quant, whose current price stands at the $132.8 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 11.13%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot wave structures, the Fibonacci's, the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out any key chart pattern that you have information on this chart. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Quant from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective movement, which gave us a low at around the $41.2 mark, and after seeing that bear market low, we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, which has now made its peak at around the $228 mark. And if I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart you can see I have an Elliot wave structure that I have here on my charts, and I've been terming this movement to the upper side as an Elliot wave structure to the upper side, where I expect that wave 5 to the upper side to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliot wave structure, you can see that over here after making our low we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, seeing the high for that first wave, then saw the formation of a second wave in this retracement over here, getting down into our target area down there, then saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, which has been obeying the impulsive movements that we expected to play out, and also basing it on the trend-based Fibonacci, that third wave has done the minimum that we expect a wave 3 to the upper side to do. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, we expected a very nice retracement over here in the formation of a wave 4, and using the Fibonacci I had sketched out a target area in a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4 between the $176 mark and the $142 mark, and you can see Quant has retraced into that target area. But yesterday in the evening we saw a very nice breakout out of the target area, and we lost a key area of support at around the $154 mark. And in this movement we also need to have invalidation points of this Elliot wave structure, and I think we have invalidated my Elliot wave structure over here, and that happened in this retracement over here in the formation of a fourth wave, where the low for that fourth wave has retraced into the high of this first wave at around the $134 mark. In having done so, I have to remove this Elliot wave structure from my charts and view this movement to the upper side as something else. And the only way we can view that is we can have our Elliot wave structure like this, having this as the first wave to the upper side, then a retracement in the formation of a wave 2, then this is our wave 3, then a wave 4, then this impulsive movement over here making its peak at around the $228 mark. This is what we can now term as a wave 5 to the upper side. And having seen this Elliot wave structure play out over here, we can now name that as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. And having seen a movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, we can now start sketching out a movement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 over here. So after removing that Elliot wave structure that I had here on the charts, now this is how we can view this Quant movement to the upper side, as this is a higher Elliot wave count 1 which came to a complete at around the $228 mark, and whatever we are seeing over here is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And using the Fibonacci's we can sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 2, connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of that first wave to the high of that first wave, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and I can mark that target area here on the charts, which perfectly lies between the $134.8 mark and the $111.5 mark. So there's a possibility that Quant might be headed even lower into this target area that I have sketched out in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, and we can have a higher Elliot wave count 2 over here on our charts. So this is what I'm expecting to play out over here, and because this is a corrective wave, I also expect to see an ABC corrective movement play out here on this chart also. So I expect such a structure, having the wave C taking us to the lower side of that target area by maybe going back to around the $111.5 mark. And once that plays out, then you can start sketching a very nice movement to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And there's still a possibility for us to continue even heading lower, because in case we lose the fib level 0.618, there's also a possibility that our wave 2 might be still valid until we get to the fib level 0.78 fib level. So that could take us back to around the $81.1 mark. There's still that possibility here on the quantum chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be giving you daily updates on how that plays out here on the quantum chart. Also taking a look at the 1 hour chart so that you can see what structures we have over here. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that we have been trading within this channel, and at some point we had managed to break out of the channel to the upper side, but the breakout was not a success as we tried to have a retest, and in that retest we got back into the channel once more, lost a key area of support at around the $154 mark, and you can see yesterday we managed to break out of the channel to the lower side once more, and there's a possibility that whatever we are seeing over here might be a retest of the lower side of the channel in this movement right here. And in case the retest is in, there's a possibility that Quant might continue heading lower to fully maximize this target area that I have drawn out here on this chart. So let's be patient and see how that plays out here on the quantum chart. Also going back to the 4 hour chart so that we can also take a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI we are trading at around the 28 mark, and that means we don't have much of room for us to support any movements to the lower side, and also any movements to the upper side will still be supported. And also taking a look at the MACD, on the 4 hour MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that means lower prices are coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.